XG Acapella. This is a compilation made by the channel XG Princess. For a few months now, I've been wanting to react to this video. Anyway, due to several reasons, I ended up not being able to. So now, before we continue with the whole sequence of analysis of Tokyo Dome, Coachella, and also some other live performance videos from XG, I wanted to react here with you to the first part. This channel has two compilations of them singing a cappella, and I want to react with you. Before that, we will watch another segment where they are recording, I think, for Coca-Cola, singing a cappella too. So let's take a look here.
5, 6, looking for you everywhere we go, reaching your hands when we on the road, all over the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways, in a million places.
Here, Chisa is completely hyped up. She was happy, relaxed, must have drunk a lot of Coca-Cola, for sure. And since she and Maya are emotional bombs, so any minimal amount of caffeine must make them more excited. Here, she probably formed a circle and called them to play at singing. This was common and it gives me a lot of nostalgia. From my youth days in choirs, we used to do this. It's very enjoyable to do. But here she is informal and the voice coming out with easy, the girls too. You can clearly hear Hinata and Julia doing the low lines. There's a second line, it seems to me, in this middle places melody, which here I think is done by Doreen and Harvey. I'm not sure, I have difficulty identifying. And Chisa doing the falsetto jumps, coming to chest or head voice, return with great quality.
Reaching your hands when we on the road, all over the world, all around the globe. We love you in a million ways.
Stay just in falsetto.
Touched by the shining lights, hearing your voices in the.
She goes to falsetto and returns to chest voice. And very relaxed, shaping, just playing around here. And the girls doing the contralto line. They do this line. Hinata and Julia. Here in chest voice, very low, but well placed. Julia, evidently, you have seen in my analysis, she does the lows very well.
Hearing your voices in every line, crossing every sea, every borderline. We love you in a million ways, in a million places.
Very well placed. Of course, just playing around, but it was very good. Now let's see the compilation. So we have Julia and Hinata doing the higher line of this melody, in falsetto adding very delicate way, and Chisa comes with chest voice, mixed or head voice, well, to make the contrast between strange and delicacy, very beautiful. And especially Julia's beginning was marvelous, extremely delicate, the falsetto and the transition to chest, very beautiful. So she does with whisper voice up here, adding air, and she returns to chest, making a very beautiful placement. And the nasal voice. Always placed in the nose, it's a characteristic she maintains, but if she wanted, she could remove it. And Chisa with mask voice, very full, placed in the cover, Hinata with a voice quite close to Julia's. Very good.
don't wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no. 'Cause I got you. Anytime you wonder the weather, but we can always go. If I gotta put up for you, and the east side, and the day night, and this side, you don't want to put up for you. And all
Harvey is doing line. It's a bass line, it's Harvey who's doing it. She's a bit lost, doesn't remember the lyrics.
night, and the day night, on the same side. One way or another, I will love you. Sliding on the cover. They don't wanna see it happy, but we say fuck it. They don't wanna see it happy, but we say fuck it.
And I think during, simply there are 3 sopranos and 1 bass, which in this case was done by Harvey. Chisa adds vibratos naturally, especially when she does this on stage, but every singer, when comfortable, things come out naturally. Sometimes techniques we struggle to do on stage. When we are humming, taking a shower, washing dishes, in a playful situation like that, it comes out easily. It's a difficult that singers have.
Baby, I can see you halo. Know it my saving grace. You ain't need more. It's really all over.
Doing in unison,
Girl,
Chisa tried to do a parallel line, but he couldn't.
close your eyes and then get into you. Try to fight it. That is nothing that you
It's very pleasant when you have a larger repertoire and simply stop at an interval, gather everyone, and everyone starts singing. It's very pleasant to sing a cappella. Very high pitched. Her asking to wait, she didn't want the girl to interfere. She was focused. Look at her professionalism. This makes a big difference. That's why we see her performance so majestic on stage. And did you notice the difference between her doing the semi-melodic line in falsetto and in chest voice? Falsetto, chest voice, mixed. So in this line she was in falsetto, but when she comes back, she could do a light head voice. But no, she opens the belting. And it's not volume, it's projection. It's where I do the internal opening, so my voice is projected through the entire mask, and it gains metallization and shine through belting. It's a direction of greater intensity, not necessarily volume, but it has it. But I can do an extremely high note with this difference between doing it with delicacy, even though it's in my upper mixed voice, or adding belting, like she did here. She came down from falsetto to here, and added intensity with belting.
Left, right, everywhere we go. We pull up on the left, right, it's the non-stop. I'm the one that drip, the right, who you want it like this. Cruising down the street on a jet. Boys just follow my flow, no matter where we go. All the only direction I know. Your body's running left, right. I want your body moving left, right.
Good. Who does this lower line? I didn't know it was Maya. Had never noticed it. And someone does that soprano up there? that I'm not sure if it exists in the recording. Maybe it exists, but it's a bit noticeable.
Kiss.
Kiss. Oh, kiss me more.
Yeah. Oh. The wind got nothing to lose.
Kiss me more. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA.
Shoot me like you wanna.
Go, girl.
You know you a stunner.
Go, girl.
Show him how to come up. Cry over what who you sayonara.
Yeah.
Maya's voice really, as I always say, is very Western, very American. It's the style of Western singers indeed. The way she speaks English too, the pronunciation. She really embraced this side of the planet a lot.
When he comes knocking, what you gonna do? Comes back, I'm gonna do better fix your crown. So when he comes knocking, what you gonna do?
Sometimes this high note on stage, it doesn't come out with this quality that she's doing here, informally. As I mentioned, when informal we are so relaxed that the technique just blossoms. The voice comes out, and sometimes there are even the dangers of forcing your voice in your throat and hurt yourself from overusing the voice when singing informally. Here it came naturally, but in stagitation sometimes it doesn't.
Are you gonna let 저는 짤든님의 운명이 너를 무엇이든 Wow! So good!
This was still the time when Hinata was a hidden little stone in there, still very shy. This tour season finale was very important for Hinata. From February, January until Tokyo Dome, she grew so much, and that's what we saw at Coachella at Tokyo Dome, her really letting her voice out, and with great consistency. It's what I really expected from Hinata for a long time.
I never knew what love was missing, but I knew once we start kissing,
Kokona in mid-range regions which are more comfortable, although she is a contralto, but it's complex while dancing to sing in low ranges because it requires relaxation. But when you are dancing, you are tense, so it's a bit complex for her to show the quality when she sings. For contraltos, it's like this. In Baby Monster group, they have the same problem, and any group that has contraltos and is focused on pop has this problem. The contralto will have to adapt to singing in very high ranges, and either she goes into falsetto because it's at the extreme of her voice, or she sings at full volume. But this sometimes can sound off from the quality the song requires. Sometimes it needs delicacy, and well, in my case, as a bass, I always had this problem. So I ended up going with too much forceps there, and sometimes remove the delicacy that was needed at the moment.
C to the OCO and A be popping on the made away. Who would have thought would turn what turned up on it like a fadeaway?
She has this more metallic voice, more towards the low, really of a contralto. It's not so rounded. It's not, for example, like Baby Monster Aurora, who has a very classical music contralto voice. Kokona really has a voice for pop and hip hop indeed.
Song?
Listen, yes, to the song here in my heart. Oh, yes, I can't complete.
Oh! Listen by Beyonce.
Ain't nobody love, baby. Ain't nobody love.
She doesn't do this on stage. At this high here, I've never heard any performance of hers hitting a note at this high. In regions 2 or 3 tones below this, she already struggles to hit. But here she does with volume, at the extreme of her head voice, very well executed.
Ain't nobody love, baby. Ain't nobody love
Being relaxed is what's important. Actually, not being relaxed, but with the proper tension. It's just that this is very difficult under the pressure of the stage, when facing a crowd, and also mainly if you are dancing.
Anything else, lastly?
They are playing around testing how it sounds with a muffled voice.
Taking you hard enough, but the heart keeps telling you don't give up. Umbrella, and my umbrella, Ella, Ella,
It's always like this. One starts. Usually I notice that it's Chisa or else Maya, and all the others join in and they sing and let their voices out.
Raindrops.
오케이. はい、で、次。じゃあ次、はい。開けて。Oh, baby.
On the rooftop. Oh, baby, tell me why you have to go. ゴミだけるやめて。
I sometimes get confused with Durin because sometimes she appears to be a contralto, since she is always using that curbing, that nasal and metallic vocal technique she uses, and also Harvey, usually doing rap, so I always think that she is a mezzo or a contralto, but a contralto she definitely is not. I might have even stated that sometime, but I correct myself, she's not. She's a soprano and very beautiful, by the way. Mezzo to soprano, not mezzo to contralto. She has a high-pitched voice. In Luxurious, the ending of Luxurious, I noticed this in Brazil, in the middle of the audience. The instrumental ending fades out and what is left is just her voice, and she sings super delicately and super in tune at the top of her head voice, like a true lyric soprano, with lyric technique anyway, and very well, she does this quite frequently.
めっちゃうまい。
うまい、できてた。
めっちゃうまい。
やった。
じゃあハモっていっぱいハモってみよう。
わかった。
せーの。All I need is raindrops.
She did this low note well.
Falling on the rooftop. Oh, baby, tell me why you have to go. This my party. I can cry when I want to. Cry when I want to. Don't mess with my mascara.
Play.
Today she frees her voice more for this.
Play.
Oh, play.
No diggity.
Oh.
No dab. Play on,
play on. Ayo, 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 ayo.
I love this. No diggity by Black Street.
I definitely don't know this song.
We all know you like Michael Jackson. We all do.
Huge
Little jeans.
Not my lover. Ooh, she's just a girl in the heart of the
Nice.
By the way, singing like Michael Jackson. Hair imitators of his. Being able to do Michael Jackson's drive and bringing his timbre is extremely hard to anyone to achieve.
Give him my, if I give him my, I will look payoff. Working overtime, no days off. All the shooting stars in the dark. All the shooting stars in the dark make a wish.
It's a proper transition from falsetto to chest voice. It's a low range for her, middle to low.
Let me cater to you, cause baby, this is your day. Do anything for my man, baby, you blow me away.
Woo! Catered to you by Disney's Child. Ow!
Everything I do it A1. Flawless. Make him go insane. Pens and money on Friday.
Doreen is very beautiful. Whoa, I can't stand not talking. She's very beautiful.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it up. I just wanna see. You're the best part.
This song fits her voice. I have heard several K-pop singers doing this interpretation, and I noticed that it's a song that suits Julia very well. It's great that she performed it. I didn't know she got to sing this. It must have been just on this show, but I hope to hear her perform it live someday. If she has already sang this, let me know in the comments below, please.
Give yourself.
Right.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it up.
It's also another head voice jump to chest voice, which is quite difficult. And she does it as she always does, with great uniformity and delicacy.
I just wanna see. You're the best part.
And so this video doesn't get too long, I will stop here at the halfway point of this video, and then I will continue with it later, because as you have noticed, I comment a lot of my perceptions. So if you enjoyed this reaction to the first part of part 1, which XG Princess released, go check out her channel to watch the full video and subscribe here to the channel so you can see more videos like this, and leave your like, your comment, consider making a financial contribution below in the first pinned comment with the PayPal link or through the super thanks button, alright? See you later.